So everything happened today before I went live. So it's like, I'm going live. Oh, let me check this. Oh, let me do that. Let me check this. Yeah, okay, so I obviously am more in work gear than I am in exercise gear, but it's floor day. So I'm not doing the weighted vest today, but we are still doing weights. Probably more than I normally would. Make sure you get yourself some water. We're not jumping today, though. I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit lower. Not like super low, but we are doing plank. I was watching. I don't like the way I do push-ups. I don't like the way I look. But in a plank position, okay, I have my elbows underneath my shoulders, and I'm going to go ahead and start now. You can spread your legs like this for a plank if you like. You can come up like this if you like. I forgot to put on gloves. You know why? Because I was not thinking about weight. I was not thinking about the dumbbells. You can even go up and down. My problem with going up and down, me personally, is I tend to wiggle my hips a lot, which you're not supposed to do. Like going up, say, what I mean, it's like all in my hips. That's not really supposed to just kind of go up. And I have not figured out how to do that without wiggling the hips. Guys, we have 20 seconds. Not bad. This is a good full body plank. Don't let anybody tell you that plank is not a good exercise. It is actually a full body exercise. We're just under 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop your knees. I'm going to stretch out, drag my hands. By dragging my hands, what I'm doing is I'm stretching out around my shoulders. I hope everybody's having a very good Thursday. I am. So to change things up, I am going to put gloves on. But I'm only putting gloves on. Now, guys, if you... Listen, I'm a girl. And I have girly hands. I try to have girly hands. That's why I wear gloves. But these are kids' bicycle gloves because I'm child size, even though I'm an adult. Age does not matter when you're little. I'm like all like cheeky dark today. It's not really having a dark day, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm having a weird one though. It's been weird. So, I was gonna do lunges. The problem with the lunges is I have 2 legs. We typically do 25. So I don't want to do 25 for each leg, just because I feel like that's excessive. So I was thinking we'll do this one first. Let me get a weight. You know, we're on the 20-pound weights, right? Okay, just a reminder, we're on 20 pounds. We can switch off to the 15, but I was thinking for the first set of lunges, we'll do 10 on this leg, 15 on this leg, and then for the following one, why don't you always do that as soon as I go live? The second I go live, she goes to the bathroom in one spot. It's really weird. On the couch, you know. I wouldn't care if it was a little pan. Anyway, so that's what I was thinking about doing. So what I'm going to do is, if you don't see it, I am picking up my ankle. And I'm sorry about this. We're going to do the first 5, and I'm going to be looking back at my ankle. So I'm going to pull the weight up for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good that I'm shaking. 5, 6. You know, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, they don't feel right. Something's not right. So I'm going to lunge the other way. I think I'm supposed to do it like this. That feels more right. Guys, it's been a while since I've done lunges. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm not giving you guys any body. Okay. We'll go back to this one then, because I think I did it wrong. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm looking back at my ankle if you're wondering. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can even bring it like this. 9, 10. We'll get it. Kind of like I did 20 already, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to go lower for more of a challenge. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I'm thinking for lunges, maybe next time we'll do 15 and 15. We'll just do 30 lunges. All right? I don't know. I was trying to give it a break, and I'm trying to do a little differently than what I don't want to do is I don't want to do plank and then push-ups. So now she's mad at me. This cat is so funny. I didn't want to do plank and then push-ups. So that was my little change up. But I want 5 exercises. And I think the pull-ups, the one-ups, we're just taking a break from. So the next one on the list is push-ups. Even though it doesn't mean I didn't want to do push-ups, it just means I didn't want to do them right after a plank. You know? This old girl is not getting in shape as quickly as she'd like. So let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember, a woman should be able to do 11 consecutive. 12, 13, 14. Longevity. 15. Woo! 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, almost there, 24, 25. I'm not even wearing the weighted vest today. Woo! My arms are tired. It says 20-pound weight. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad we're using it. But it's a lot. 20-pound weights now? Who thought of this? Oh, wait, that was me. All right. Still on the 20-pound weight. With the sit-ups. Laying down on our back. Whew. Taking the weight just over our heads and going up. This is the one where I might switch back over to the 15. 1. Let's see what we do. 2. 3. Hey, my pants aren't coming down. That's nice. 4. Maybe I should wear work pants more often. 5. I just don't see that happening. 6 at times, yes. 7. 8. 9. Oh, whoa. 9. I'm cheating. You see that? You don't want to cheat yourself. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. I still feel like we're doing a lot on the arms. 15. All right, guys, I'm going to switch over to the 15. At 15, I switched over to the 15. I'm not even trying to keep accurate records. I just a little bit of break today, remember? That's why we're not wearing the vest, because we were trying to get a little bit of a break. Not too much of a break. This is me we're talking about. All right, down to the 15. I kind of feel like a wuss, but I know I could use the break. 1. You can go up to 10 if you want and be fine. You'll be at your 25. 2. 3. Listening to my boots on that floor. Oh, and then on the yoga mat. 5. It's funny. It's like, 6. Hope you guys don't think it's other things. 7. Actually, I don't really care. Forgot I don't care. 8. Don't get me wrong, I love humanity, but humanity, man. 9. You guys do question. You make my heart question, and my heart sad and heavy. 10. 11. Now, I know these seem like they're so much easier, but remember we just did 15 with the 20-pound bet. Weight. And now we're doing 15. 10. I don't remember really what number I'm on. 11. Too many thoughts. I was thinking about my heavy heart, you know? 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Don't get me wrong, they're getting all situated and weird, but 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Woo! Alright. Glute bridges. Maybe I should change things up a little bit more. I don't know, maybe today we'll just stick with the 15-pound weight and pick up on the 20 tomorrow. Because the floor days were supposed to be just a tiny bit easier. Not with, I don't know, on the body. Just not as aerobic, I think is what I was going for. Just a little bit of a slowdown. But I still wanted to catch up on the exercises I'm not doing, which is like planks and push-ups and glute bridges. Really is what I had in mind. The lunges were an afterthought as of today. I just can't remember how to do them. I know how to lunge, but a good way to do a lunge with a weight. You know what I mean? I haven't sold myself on anything. All right, glute bridges. If you're new, I'm bringing the weight to my chest. I'm going to go up with the backside. So 1, easy, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I was just going to say, this was really heavy for me a week ago. Guess what? It still is heavy. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Easy peasy, right? Woo! I'm just going to stretch out my arms. It's not that I'm tired. It's just that I've been doing a lot with my arms lately. All right. A lot with the arms. Now we're going to do plank, which is more full body. So you guys notice that I've always have a full body exercise in there. Today's the plank. Usually it's the one-ups what I'm doing now, which is completely different with the 20-pound weight, by the way. I want a minute. This sec's gonna fill up a minute. It's so funny because I'm staring at the movie, The Ten Commandments, and on YouTube I'm actually reading the Exodus. Now, granted, the movie's been sitting there the entire time I was reading Genesis or the New Testament. I haven't moved it. It just strikes me as odd today because I'm staring at it. I know. I should shut up, get in plank. Plank position, which is pretty much almost a push-up. Okay? And I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to stay like this for about a minute. Now, I do like side planks, but I think it's because when I do the side plank, I'm actually taking my mind off the actual plank. And because I'm doing that, I'm making it easier for myself. And like I said, you're more than welcome to go up like this. Just make sure you get your wrists underneath your shoulders like that. So your full plank is not a cheater where you're down like this and you're getting yourself some extra momentum because you're on a slant now. You really should be a parallel to the ground almost. Somebody should be able to draw like an even line. Almost, give or take. I mean, face it, we're human. We are curvy. Alright, for the last 10 seconds, I'm going to come down like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you drop those knees. Stretch out those arms. When in doubt, do a stretch. Now, any personal trainer that tells you it's not a good time to stretch is full of baloney. It is always a good time to stretch. Now we're going to work on these lunges. I will get this down. I'm thinking maybe do back and forth. But again, because it's 25, I really think we should just go do 30. I'm watching the cat, and she's doing that. She's in her little beddy. It's like the only blanket she will not pee on because it was the first blanket. I think it just smelled like her and only her. So she's got to, you know. I was thinking about just doing 1, 2, 3. This might work. 4, 5. It is technically lunge. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm afraid I'm going to stop on my stomp lunge. 13, 14, 15. There we go. 16. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to want that in a minute. That's the funny part. 17, 18, 19. I mean, I could do 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, you don't need weights. You can just use your hands. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Anyway, I can add in a little extra exercise, you know. All right, let's move the yoga mat. I don't know. I still feel like we're doing too many armies, you know. Too many of the arms exercises. I mean, I do like doing arm exercises. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to add a little bit. My back is starting to come in. Listen, I'm a woman. It's gonna be. And I'm over 50. I'm a woman. I'm almost 50. It's not gonna come in right away anyway. You know. All right. And we can do gulps today, unless you're used to doing sips. And do sips. I have reset the timer, so we know we're on round 2. That's pretty nice. All right. Push-uppies. Yes, you can be on your knees. Yes, you can put your legs out like this. Just get your wrists a little close to the shoulder blades. I tried doing it like this the other day. Of course, like, I'm extra, so I can't just do it like this. like a normal person, I have to like cross my legs and make it more difficult. I actually felt more comfortable. It's probably wrong. I'd have to look it up. With my hands spread like that, more so like than like this, where they're supposed to be, which makes me think it's not right. But I might do these. 1, they're still kind of tough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still feel like I'm being a wuss though. 7. Yes, my nose is hitting the mat. 8. Get that nose to asses to the grasses, nose to the bows. I don't know. 9. 10. 11. I also don't want to inhale some yoga mat. Nice little yoga mat for the nose. 12. 13. 14. 15. I really do feel like I'm cheating. All right. Let me get my panties. Let me pull my panties all the way up like a big girl. We never count the first one. 1. Just kidding. 16. 17. I'm not that confident about my push-ups. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 1 because I'm being a baby. Man, I really am kind of being a boss today, aren't I? Whew. I'm wussing out today. All right, flipping over like a pancake. I am sticking with a 15-pound weight. I'm not going to the 20. Not going to the 20, kids. Not today. I thought about it. Then I was like, let's just chill out because we're doing a lot of exercises with the arms because we added the plank and the push-ups. All right. Up in the air like we just don't care. The weight's just behind the head. And we're going forward for a full sit-up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. We're trying to see how far I go. 14, wiggle-wise. If I wiggle all the other way altogether, I can't. 15, because there's actually some wood in my way when I get too far up. 16, like wood blocks. My head can, if my head hits them, I'm in trouble. 17, well, nah, I'm not in trouble, but 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You alive? Alright, let me get my pants on. I think the yoga mat's fine. I think I moved. Get my pants all the way on. Nobody wants to see that show. And if you do, I can recommend a couple good therapies for you. Alright, get in position for glute bridges. Woo! I'm just taking a second. Alright, I got my weight. So I'm going to start to chest. And we're going to go up. Just like that. For 1, 2. Come on, you guys are pros now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Woo! That was round 2. And crossing my ankles and coming up. But you know what? We don't have to go up too far because we're doing plank. And here, people didn't think I could talk to myself every day for an hour live on Facebook. And here I am, talking to myself every... Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm as crazy as they say. Ah, who cares? You don't like me anyway. All right, plankers. Let's get in that plank dispositions. Remember, we do groups of 25, so we only have to do this 4 times. If we did 20, we'd have to do it 5 times. All right, plank position. Even, Steven, we're starting. All you got to do is hold the plank. Don't let the knees touch. If you have to, go up in a downward dog and come down. Other than that, you should be planked. You can even come up like this. You can even have your legs spread out. Or your feet together. I'm a lady. I have my feet together. And my wrists are kind of sore today. So I've been staying like this in a plank if you haven't noticed. 20 seconds left. Easiest 20 seconds of your life. Hey, this could be worse. It could be hill climbers or mountain climbers. Like tomorrow or yesterday. Woo! 10 seconds. 5, 4, I lied actually. 3, 2, and 1. You can drop your knees. So I have not sold myself on this lunge situation, except for the fact that we're doing 15 each leg. So if we do the rounds that we were just doing, or doing 30. That's the only thing I've sold myself on. I kind of like the first ones we were doing, but I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Guys, it's been a long time since I've worked out with a group. I've actually worked out with you guys more than I've worked out in the group. Almost a cumulative in this year. So, yeah, it's just, and my current trainer is doesn't do stuff like this. So I love her, but we don't do stuff like this. She wants me to be more coordinated, and I don't see it ever happening. So I'm thinking we'll stick with this. 1, 2, 3. I can even do this. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like I should go to the 20-pound weight doing this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe even hold it. 15, 16, 17, I'm going to feel these tomorrow. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, remember we're going to 30, 24, I think I said that for myself, 25, 26, 27, 28, woo, 29, and 30. With me? See, we could be doing these, right? But I'm not, I think we're going this way. I think that's it. Maybe next round we'll do this. So, you know what? Every exercise seems easy with me, and then you do it, and then you realize it's not. That's what I realized. Like, my back of my head, I'm like, oh, this exercise will be easy. We'll do it, and then we do it. And it's not. And that's rare for me, because most exercises are pretty easy. For some odd reason, this go around, push-ups of all things, seems to be challenging for me. And I don't know if I just lost my, I don't know, I have a pulley thing, and I haven't been using it. I probably should. That was not a solid investment of mine. I was way more in my arms though than I used to be. I'm not really into my arms right now, and I really need to be. I'm more into my abs. I'm actually just trying to stay awake to do everything. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, don't stop, 12, 13, yes, I was talking to myself, 14, 15, so we stop at 11, 15 again, 16, 17, I lose momentum, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ugh. That's much easier to just keep going. Hey, now we know. Ooh. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy floor day. Yeah, I don't know what happened then. Yeah, you stop exercising and then you just don't get started. And that's why you see me here every day. Every day I'm here. You know why? Because I'm afraid to stop. I'm afraid I won't get started. So I stopped for a long time. And you know what happened? I went through a depression. And it was horrible. And it was rough. And there was no end in sight, and it was just cycling over and over again. And I had nobody. All the people that say in the world that said they'll be there for you, I had the man in my life. And that is it. Nobody else was around for me. Nobody. And that's fine. That's why I'm with him and not with everybody else in the world. But nobody else knew. Nobody else called. Nobody else cared. And that's okay. I got through it though. And then I vowed never to be there again. And the one thing I was missing was exercise. So I know I'm talking a lot, guys. But I might not use this recording anyway. And this is one of the last few, we're almost on the last round. Alright, let me shut the heck up. Get the dumbbell behind my head. Up we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm wiggling. That's all. Not worried about momentum with this one. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Still alive? I need a sippy sip, baby. We're on glute bridges. And then we'll be on round 4. So easy peasy, man. Maybe today is the easier day. Who thinks today's easier? Anybody? That's okay. You guys can put your hands down. You're just humoring me. I know everybody hates this day. But we're getting all the exercises in that we weren't getting before. So. Woo-wee! Getting cat litter off my back in case you're wondering. It creeps in there, man. She's a wonderful cat, but I don't want her cat litter in my ass. Sorry. It's like laying on the beach in your family room. All right. Enough chitter chatter. This is why it's always longer than 45 minutes. Because I don't shut the heck up. Told you guys I could talk to nothing for a while. Whew, where are we? Parallel to our chest, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo-wee! Ha-ha. Oh, my armsies. I tried to break things up, too. And yes, guys, I could lay down like this on the yoga mat and just go to bed. And I actually have fallen asleep like this. Actually, this week. So I think it was like Tuesday. Tuesday, I came home. And I do a prayer live at 1 on YouTube. And I think I was running late on Tuesday. I did the prayer live. Then I came over to the yoga mat and I took a nap. I took a 20-minute nap and then got up and exercised with you guys. Yeah, that was my Tuesday. But then I had a cup of coffee, which was stupid, and I was up till like 9. But I slept till 5 before I went live again on YouTube on TikTok. Gotta make your rounds, baby. See, the way social media works, it's kind of annoying. All right. Last round, guys. Who's with me? Get yourself a little sippy sip. Get yourself right. I'm going to grab a mint. Why? Because I don't have any. Woo! I know I have 1 round left, and I'm walking up now. I'm going for a walk. I woke up the cat. That kind of gave me somewhat pleasure. All right. Plankies. Get your plankies. Planky position, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Go. Planky. You can even move the arms if you like. Woo! I'm going to move my toes. 1, 2. Am I going to hate myself for this later? Maybe. 3, 4. Hate myself, I guess, is not the best word. 5. I'm just moving my toes, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'm going to do a side plank. So what I'm going to do is try not to move and over. The goal is to not drop your hips. Now, if I did a proper side plank, by the way, guys, we only have 15 seconds. It would be a foot on top of the other foot, and then all the way up, and then bring that leg up, which I can't do because I'm not coordinated enough. But guess what? We're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your knees. Ooh. Yeah, that was the last plank of the day, guys. We did a 4-minute plank, but we did it in minute intervals. That's okay. We still did it. Still did it, baby. All right. I think we're going to do lunges that one way I was showing you guys that I started to do in the beginning. I might hate myself for it but I'm using 15 pounds. I think once we get to the 20 pound, maybe I won't. You guys know I'm working more on the 20 pound. So, 10, 15, I'm not exactly sure. I think we're going to stick with the 15 and the 15. Of course, I don't know what that equals out, like to congratulate us on how many we did. So, whatever. I'm going to put one leg forward and one leg back. Now, I'm going to bring, after I have an itch, I'm going to bring the weight up and go back and look at my ankle and forward and down. Or up. I think it's up. So, up, down, sideways. 1. Up, down, sideways. 2. Let me, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Up, down, 1. Up, down, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to swap. It's the same thing though. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap. Last round. Whew. 1. I have not sold myself on doing this. 2. So I should be taking it easy because next we're doing push-ups. 3. Yeah, I didn't think that's through. 4. 5. You guys noticing I don't think a lot of things through sometimes. 6. I think about the grade of the exercise. The good of the exercise. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to be more on the the lunge area. That's right though. Alright. I feel like we should do sit-ups. And then push-ups. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? It's my life. I can do whatever I want. The other day I didn't do, I missed the set of the kettlebell swings. And I was watching the replay. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing kettlebell swings. What am I doing? Nobody noticed. I mean, so nobody watched the replays. According to YouTube, 4 people watched the replay, and according to TikTok, 570 people watched the replay, and nobody corrected me on it. So I don't think they're really watching it. So that's okay. I'm doing it whether they're watching or not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I hate it when I stop like that. 20. Woo! 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Oh. You know what? And I thought my arms hurt yesterday. Or this last night. I was doing work. I was at work. And man, my arms were like, no more. And what am I doing today? Let's do one more. Well, you know, arms are not the strongest thing on a woman's body, so my legs are. That's why we don't do a lot of leg work, because leg work is easy for me. Sorry. All right, let's lay down on the floor like we're pancakes. We flipped. Afraid I was losing my shirt. Woo! Alright. Dumbbell just over the head. We're going all the way to the toes. Only 25 is the last round, too. 1. This way we would have done 100 sit-ups today. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Woo! Just kind of stretching the arms, baby. Stretching the arms. If you're doing these with me, make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water. I'm giving myself a really big hug. I just have my one hand. Yeah, I probably should just. I don't know how well you guys can see from the view. We're doing glutes next, and then we're done. We have one exercise left. So I'm just taking this arm and I'm putting it on my shoulder blade. Taking this arm, putting it on my other shoulder blade, and I'm squeezing. It stretches out your arms. Gives me a chance to get the cat litter off my arms. And I can also give myself a hug. So very, very important to love yourself, guys. All right. Knees up for glute bridges. Easy peasy. We got 25. It's actually 100. Because we did 100 sit-ups. We did 100 push-ups. We did some kind of weird lunge thing. I think we did like 100 of them. We did a 4-minute plank. And we're going to do 100 glute bridges. Let's bring this parallel to our chest. I'll tell you what, this 15-pound weight is still heavy, but it's not as heavy as it was. So, what's up? Let's go. 1. I feel like I just peeled myself off something. 2, like a plastic seat. 3, 4, that's how sweaty my back is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost done. 16, how exciting is that? 17, 18, 19, you ready for it? 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Good job, guys. All right, if you're able to do this exercise with me, high fives, high fives, high fives, high fives. If you did something today, some form of a modified exercise that I just did, high five, congratulations. If you even watched more than you normally do, good job. Goal is to get you to do more than you did yesterday. That's it. You want to be better than you were yesterday. That's it. God bless you guys. Remember, and as always, be good to one another. Amen. God bless. Have a great day, guys.